Okay, one of my projects for today is I'm building a new table for my bandsaw. And I've already pre-cut my angles here. This will act as a guide to slide on the table here and hold it in place. And I'll have another one on the front. I'm just going to attach this one last piece here. And we'll get that going. And I'll try to see that you see how it looks when it gets slid on. Just a little project I wanted to do to increase the size of my table on my bandsaw. And I'll show you in a minute what else I've done with it. Now we'll flip it over. And if you look, this will be the slot my bandsaw blade will go in. I put this on my router, cut it out, and that'll be for my guide. That'll be for my guide here. So I can use that, slide that in there. You see how it fits down in here flush. So I can still use this. And if you look, I've got a spot on this side and this side that I put on my router table also. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ruler and I'm going to cut it down to 1 foot, because it'll be 1 foot from the center of the table out. And I'm going to glue it on. I'll glue it on. There's a 1 foot mark right there, right at the edge. And I'll line it up with this blade before I glue it down. So I'll be able to use this as a guide, and I'll have one on the back piece here too. And I'll use that as a guide. So when I put my rip fence up, which I made this, got this clamp here, table clamp. I got it from Harbor Freight, $13. You can see I just screwed a couple pieces of wood on it. And I could put that in here. Very cheap fence to build. And then I'll be able to use my ruler to see the depth of it as it slides back and forth. I'll be able to find out the depth that I want in my cut all the way up. And once I get it in, then I just take the lever here, lock it down. It won't slide. So that's what I'm going to do. And like I said, I got my guide here that I routed it all out, routed here, and I made this very cheap. It cost me $15 to make that fence, and you know, like I said, Harbor Freight clamp, $13, and a couple pieces of scrap wood, some screws, and it holds real well. You know, it's not going to go anywhere, and it's fully adjustable on the whole size of the table. You know, I can also put it on this side if I ever needed to for any reason. Like I said, and when I have the ruler here, I'll be able to make sure I have it straight on both sides so I get a straight cut. That's why I'm going to glue the rulers down in here, and we'll lock it down, and there we go. And I think that's it for right now. This is just one of my other projects.